For thousands of years, humanity has searched for signs that the future might already be written.
Across empires and centuries, people believed that destiny could sometimes whisper before it arrived. Some of those whispers were written down, preserved in fragile pages that survived the fall of kingdoms. In ancient Greece, kings and warriors climbed sacred mountains to ask the gods about their future. Here, in the Temple of Apollo, the oracle spoke words that many believed could shape the fate of nations. At Delphi, the future was believed to rise like a voice from the earth itself. Travelers came from across the ancient world, hoping the oracle might reveal their destiny.
The priestess known as Pythia was believed to speak with the voice of Apollo himself.
Ancient witnesses believed sacred vapors rose from the earth, carrying divine visions. Even powerful kings climbed these mountains, hoping the oracle could reveal the fate of their empires.
Before asking their questions, visitors brought offerings to honor the gods.
The questions brought to Delphi were often about war, power, and the survival of entire nations.
But the answers given by the oracle were rarely simple or clear.
Many prophecies sounded like riddles, understood only after history had already unfolded.
Those who came to Delphi often left with answers that raised even more questions.
One ancient king was told that if he went to war, a great empire would fall. But the prophecy never said whose empire would be destroyed.
Stories like this made the Oracle of Delphi legendary across the ancient world. And centuries after Delphi, another man would become famous for predicting the future.
His writings would eventually be read by generations, searching for hidden meanings.
In 1555, his Book of Prophecies began circulating across Europe.
Many believed the strange verses described events that had not yet happened.
Yet critics argued that the prophecies were too vague to truly predict the future.
Despite the debate, the legend of Nostradamus continued to spread across Europe.
Each generation searched his verses for signs of their own uncertain future.
Some believed his words had already predicted wars, disasters, and powerful rulers.
Over centuries, the mysterious book survived revolutions, wars, and changing empires. But not every warning of the future came from ancient books.
Only days before his death, Abraham Lincoln described a dream that deeply disturbed him.
In the dream, he walked through the White House searching for the source of distant mourning.
As he moved through the building, the sound of weeping seemed to grow louder.
Inside a room, he saw a covered body, surrounded by grieving guards. When he asked who had died, a voice answered, "The President." When Lincoln shared the dream with his friends, few believed it meant anything real.
But only days later, history would take a tragic and unexpected turn.
The
president had come to enjoy a night at the theater.
Within moments, a single shot would change the course of American history.
For many people, Lincoln's dream would later seem like a chilling warning.
In April 1912, the largest ship ever built prepared for its maiden voyage.
To many who stepped aboard, the ship seemed like a floating city of the future. As the ship crossed the dark Atlantic, the night seemed calm and perfectly ordinary. Then, out of the darkness, something appeared directly in the ship's path.
In a matter of seconds, the unsinkable ship struck the iceberg.
At first, many passengers barely noticed the impact.
Below the decks, the truth was becoming terrifyingly clear.
Soon the order was given to prepare the lifeboats.
Within hours, the great ship would disappear beneath the Atlantic Ocean. In modern times, some of the strangest mysteries began with the words of children.
Some children began describing places and lives they had never seen before. And then the fire came. The horses were screaming and the sky was completely red. I remember the smell of the
But when investigators began asking questions, some details became difficult to ignore.
In several cases, the stories matched real people who had died years before.
And you're sure about the date?
Yes, it was the day the red flowers bloomed, and the man with the scar gave me the wooden bird.
Some children described towns they had never visited in their current lives.
In a few rare cases, witnesses confirmed that the details matched a person who had died years earlier.
Still, many scientists remain cautious about what these cases truly mean.
Even today, the mystery remains open to both belief and skepticism.
Throughout history, strange warnings about the future have appeared in many different forms.
In a few rare cases, witnesses confirmed that the details matched a person who had died years earlier.
Others searched for meaning in symbols that appeared across cultures and centuries. For thousands of years, humanity has searched for clues about what lies ahead.
Some looked toward the stars, believing destiny might be written in the sky. Others left their questions carved into stone and written into history.
Even in the modern world, the mystery of the future continues to fascinate us.
Perhaps the greatest mystery is not whether the future can be seen, but why we keep searching for it.
Across centuries of history, countless prophecies have been remembered and debated.
Some of these stories may be coincidence. Others may remain forever unexplained. Yet the stories continue to survive, carried through history by those who recorded them. Perhaps the future is not meant to be fully known. But the question has never disappeared. Can the future truly be seen?